Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something really exciting and different, at least for me, because I haven't had the opportunity to make a video like this before, because I wanted to finish all of my physical TBR. And so since that has pretty much been completed, I figured I would do TBR jar chooses the books that I buy and read. I don't know if I'm gonna read them all within a month or so, but I know that I'm gonna go pick up these 5 books in this video after I draw the prompt from the TBR mug thing, giant mug. My friend actually gave me this a while ago, and because it's so big, like, I mean, obviously it's beautiful, because it's so big, I didn't really know what to use it for, but this is actually perfect. This is the perfect thing to use it for. It's also good for soups and stuff, but it's like one of those things that's so pretty that I don't want to like get it messed up or get it dirty. I don't know how to explain that. Anyways, this is this mug's purpose now, and I'm very happy with that purpose for this mug. So I'm gonna choose 5 prompts, 5 different little card things out. I'm gonna show them to you guys, and those are the books, those are the prompts of the 5 books that I'm gonna buy and hopefully complete within the next month. I know it is it's like March 5th, so I don't know if I'll read all 5 of these books this month. We'll kind of see. We're gonna do it within a good pace though, because I don't want to like add up a TBR cart, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna shuffle these. I guess we'll say that this is like TBR jar chooses books that I buy and read in March. Definitely the books I buy. We'll figure it out. Okay. Picking from the very bottom. Okay, let's do that again. Picking from the very bottom. There is one thing here that I'm not really prepared for, so. Okay, a book with a purple cover is our first prompt. So we're gonna buy 1 book with a purple cover. I don't know any books off the top of my head with a purple cover, so we'll figure that out when we get to the bookstore. I like that one because it's kind of open-ended, because I can definitely like find something probably from like a used bookstore. I don't want to spend like a fortune at Barnes & Noble's, because 5 books at Barnes & Noble's is a fortune. You better believe that. I'll open it y'all's way first. Okay, see, this is the one that I did not want to get because I still film on my phone and I can't do that. I can text a friend though. I'm gonna think about which friend I want to text. I have a few friends I could text, I genuinely do. I can think of 5 friends off the top of my head that I could text. I gotta narrow it down. I think I'm gonna text my friend Mia, because I feel like she knows my taste the best. Okay, so let me do this again. Shuffle it up. I put quite a few of the FaceTime of friends in there, so if that happens again, we'll just text another friend. Oh crap, I meant to, okay, open it in front of you guys. A book by an author you've already read. Yes, I want to try to reread some of Emily Henry's books, because when I read, okay, I can't speak right now. I've had too much chocolate. I've had like heaps of chocolate. Not good. Okay, I want to try to reread Beach Read or another one of Emily Henry's books, because I absolutely loved Happy Place. And when I first read Beach Read a couple of years ago, I was not a fan. I was not a fan at all, and I know a lot of the people I love to watch here on YouTube are obsessed with that book, and I believe Emily Henry's talented. I mean, she wrote Happy Place, and Happy Place is amazing, but Beach Read was not my favorite, so I think I might try to read Book Lovers, and I do want to reread Beach Read at some point, though. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw that a little bit. Some of these are like kind of unraveling, which is not good. Okay, we picked it from the depths. Next book in a series you're reading. Oh, that's perfect. Wait. Okay, so I could either go out and buy this, or I could continue to read this. And I could go into Daisy Hates, which is probably what I might do. or I could go and get the second book in the Beartown series. So one or the other. And I'll decide and let you guys know shortly. Okay, so we have our last pick. This is actually so fun. Why didn't anybody tell me how fun this was? This is so fun. And the thing that's good is like, you gotta actually, like, they're books I want to read. Okay. Oh my gosh! I could text another friend. Wait, I'm so happy. Okay, so we're gonna FaceTime. We're gonna text another friend. Okay. We're gonna text two different friends, so I am going to do that as soon as I'm done filming this video. So yeah, this is, look, there's actually a lot of prompts in here. I'm gonna leave those out and then refill this one day when it gets pretty like empty. I'm gonna keep those because I think they're still pretty useful. Okay, so I will show you guys the final reaping, the final drawing. So we've got Primrose Everdeen, Peter Malak. So yeah, FaceTime a friend, but that's really just text a friend. A book with a purple cover, we'll figure that out. Next book in a series, and a book by an author you've already read. Cool, well, I'm super excited. I am gonna go pick out the book with the purple cover and come back and show you what that was. I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna read and buy Beartown, or if I'm just going to count this as my Daisy Hates and save the money and read The Great Undoing by in the Magnolia Park series. And this is probably the author that I've already read. It's probably gonna be an Emily Henry book, probably Book Lovers. And then I'm gonna text two of my friends shortly, and I will put in screenshots of what they said, and then I'm gonna go purchase those books. Yeah, okay, cool. See you guys in the next clip. Hello, we're back. It's a new day, and I gotta be honest, well, it's been a few days, but I just have to say that I literally was talking about this in my last vlog. I'm not a buy in bulk kind of gal. And a few days passed and I was like, okay, now I gotta get my books, and I was waiting till I had some free time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop at Target, stop at the used bookstore, and then see if they have the books that I want, and then if not, I'll get the rest at Barnes & Noble. And then I was like, already feeling overwhelmed by the idea of that. So I figured it's not as aesthetic, it's not as tactile, but I'm just gonna insert the books that I'm gonna read this month here. And I hope that's okay. The only book that I have physically right now is being used to prop this up. It's Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing. Everything else, I'll explain to you what I'm gonna read. So for my first two FaceTime a friend polls, I'll insert their text right here, but my friend Mia told me to read First Lie Win, so I'm excited about that. I haven't really been in a thriller mood, so I'm excited to sort of get into that, and I think I read the synopsis once, but I'm excited to kind of just go in maybe a little bit more blind. I've never really gone into books fully blind, but because I have no choice but to read it, and it sounds good anyways, and I know it's like really popping off right now, I don't think I'm really gonna read what it's about. So that is what my friend Mia picked for me. So the second book I'm gonna be reading from the FaceTime a friend, text a friend category, I texted my friend Kelly, and she told me to read the book, is it Ma'am or Mame? I don't really know how you say it, but I'm gonna insert it right here. And I read the synopsis and I honestly got a little bit nervous. So I will say, Kelly, if you're watching this, I will say I was really actually kind of nervous to text Kelly because I feel like she has some very intellectual picks. Like when she's drawn to a book, I've noticed, and I've only been around her talking about books a few times now because I think she's getting more into it, but every time she's like, yeah, that sounds really good, I notice she's talking about books that to me sound very intellectual, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. And I'm like, but I need tea, I need the drama, she's a lit fic galley too, so it's like girly. I like lit fic, she likes lit fic, but I feel like she's drawn to more intellectual picks. So when I read this, I was like, oh wow, I think it's about somebody taking care of like a grandparent with Parkinson's. I didn't really prepare for this. I'm so sorry. This video was not great quality. Hope that's okay. Oh my god, I'm falling. Okay, so that was something where I'm like, that sounds kind of heavy. It's got great ratings, so I'm excited. She's gonna let me borrow that. She has it at home, so that's perfect. I have 2 books out of the way, that one that I have, one that I can borrow, and then the book from the purple category I'm actually really excited about, because earlier I was talking about Beartown, and Beartown's purple. So I mean, I consider it purple. It's got purple and blue. I was like, honestly, when I was looking up a lot of purple books, I was like, a lot of these look like fantasy, a lot of these look either like fantasy or witchy, and I was like, none of this is really up my alley. And obviously I wanted to read a book I liked, and I was like, you know, I could go in a different direction, try something different with this category, with the purple book. And I was like, wait, the second Beartown book has purple in it. Are you kidding? It's got like half purple in it. So that is what I'm gonna read for my purple book category, and it's like amazing because I get to continue 2 series and finally get to continue the Beartown series. For the next category, which was a book by an author you've already read, I'm gonna be reading Book Lover. Why do I keep doing this? Because I don't know exactly where the picture's gonna go. I'm gonna be reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I'm hyped for that. I hope that giving Emily Henry like another try is gonna work out for me, because like I loved Happy Place, but after I read Beach Read a few years ago, I was like, Emily Henry's not for me. It's a little bit presumptuous based off of one book. But now that I have Happy Place in my mind, Book Lovers might be amazing for me. So we're gonna go for that for my book by an author I've already read. So yeah, that leaves us with Daisy Hates the Great Undoing, Us Against You, First Lie Wins, Mame, and Book Lovers. So yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm gonna acquire these books. Like, I am gonna get the physical copy because I've been in a really physical copy kick. I've barely been reading my Kindle. I don't know the last time I picked up my Kindle. Well, that's a lie. It was for the Summer Broken Rules, but that was the last time I picked up my Kindle. It's been a hot minute. I am in my physical reading copy era. I listened to Every Summer After via audiobook when I went out of town this past weekend, and I finished that, so that was cool. That was just kind of like a one-off. Didn't have that in mind for anything. I just was like, let's just listen to an audiobook wise. I still have some hours left, so might listen to one of these picks a little bit on audiobook before I'll only have the chance to listen to like 5 hours before it runs out on Spotify. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is go into the Dark next. Probably break it up with a thriller. I'll probably do First Lie Wins. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, First Lie Wins. And then after that, I'll probably just take it into a mood reading kind of vibe. My prediction is I'll probably want to go into Beartown, and then I might want to go into Book Lovers and then Mame. I don't know. Maybe I should put Mame, which is the like less typical read for me, somewhere in the middle, just in case it's hard for me to get through for any reason. Then I have something to look forward to after. I already had some good picks in the beginning. I'm happy to be branching out, though. That's something I don't do very often, and I like that my friend has slightly different tastes than me to kind of be able to do that. I knew my friend Mia was gonna pick a book that I would totally be down to read, but I also like being pushed out there, and I like the idea of having my friends choose reads. So I have tons of different friends, and I have tons of different friends that are either have been in the reading era or like getting more into it. So there's a lot of people for me to choose from, and I know Mia has the closest taste to me. I'm talking to you guys like you know who my friends are. I know my friend Mia has like pretty close taste to me. My other friend that I mentioned, Kelly, I feel like her taste, so far from what I can tell, is a little different than mine, where I feel like she leans into more like literary. I have a friend that I feel like is really into like dystopian stuff, and dystopian, not fantasy, but maybe like adventure kind of. I don't know, that could be inaccurate. Yeah, I have just like a few different people that are reading, but some people are just more so getting started, so I think they're figuring out their taste and stuff. So hopefully they'll be a good resource in the weeks, months to come for recommendations and stuff like that, or just picking my next read. So that'd be super fun. I'm excited. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. I'll probably just do a wrap-up of all of these books, maybe along with my last month's books, if I feel like it. I don't know that I need to do a full wrap-up every time, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm excited. I'll find some way to document it, some way to update you guys on how it went, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of done really quickly, so hopefully that's okay. Find a higher quality, more interesting way to do the next one, I hope. I just wanted to get this out there because I really wanted to do this for the first time, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna do this again next month, so yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.